Okay, here's a picture of the Shapeoko with a laser on it, and we're going to cut out a couple of letters that we put into Bobcam with this. This is craft foam is the media. We're running at about 100, so this is going to be about a 5-minute video. You can see the lens aberration as it's set up. On here there's, maybe about 1 millimeter kerf with this cut. Different colors of the material requires different current. This particular one is running about a half a watt is what I'm cutting with at this time. We're doing the letters here. I'm not using any color compensation. I'm cutting the center line. The different colors of the material requires different current. This particular one is running about a half a watt is what I'm cutting with at this time. We're doing the letters here. I'm not using any cutter compensation. I'm cutting the center line. However, when I did cut the outline, I used cutter compensation on that. And I set the width of the cut at about a half a millimeter, and depending on the focus you can probably go down to a tenth of a millimeter. I'll show you what it looks like through the glasses. You can see just the dot there now. The reflection off the materials can get rather bright, especially if you're using a white or a light blue. You're not actually getting a direct reflection. However, that's enough to sunburn your retinas, and it goes away after about a day or two. But it's still more desirable to wear the glasses. One of the things here is I'm cutting high enough that I'm going to etch into the spoil board. And I've been thinking about maybe tossing a piece of plexiglass, because when you heat the spoil board up enough, of course you get flame out of it and you get melting from the back side. This particular laser diode is an M140 in an Axis case. It's rated for up to 2 watts of power supply. Using a 24-volt power supply for driving my servos or my stepper motors, and that's what I use for driving the fan motor. I'm operating it with Mach 3. My driver is a Gecko G540. The current software I'm learning to use is Bobcam, and it still requires a little bit of consternation when you're trying to deal with the G code to optimize it a little bit. However, I find that the G code's a little cleaner. There is some odor associated with this from the burning of the foam. I do have the window open even though it's getting kind of cool outside. Alright, that completes the cutting. Pull to the side. There's the letter V. There's the B. And you can just take and press it into the cuts. Like I said, the cuts were compensated. A little more fooling around than that to do, mind you. Starts and stops for my particular code here that I put together are not exactly correct. I've got a little bit of overcut with the laser, but I think you get the idea. And a little bit more dexterity and we can get it all together here.